Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. From the red zone on 1st. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Drive begins with a run by Irving. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Pressure coming, Baker. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Cardinals grab it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Now Kyler finds Benson out of the backfield. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
all right, here we go. 2nd down.
8-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Hey, who you got? Move.
Murray, 3rd and goal. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Kings.
Here's Baker. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. it inside the red zone at the 15 after that interception and return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11.
Green.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Kyler looking to throw. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Johnson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, here's Baker. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. Complete to Mike Evans.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Headed out right. Hits his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing, Baker. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
And the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
He ready, Weebo.
Here's Greg Dortch with the return.
Man, I got to. I probably will, yeah, why not? All right. All right, for sure. All right, baby. Yeah.
How your phone's looking, man?
Man, I'm negative 1,200 right now for some reason, bro.
Yeah, and I gotta take the week off.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. He's going to test the secondary right away. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to air one out right away. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's going to test the secondary right away. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any game.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here, score that opening drive, but they don't get the 2, and it remains 6-0. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This will be returned from the 6. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Real.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man is Johnson. He's got it. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Now a run on first down. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
What you got? What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one complete to Johnson. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
180! Hey, alert 33. Real. What's that?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Martin. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Run.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
180! What's up?
Throwing is Baker. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and inches. Baker to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. On 4th down, Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on 1st and goal. Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give him credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
And he will take it in himself. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Travis start on the ground, and this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Mayfield. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Hey, 180. Kings. That's up.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Hurry. Up. What's up?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll run forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert 33. Good. 1-8. Real. Regular. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 10 yards.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Good. 20.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Here's 1st and 10.
What's up?
They'll turn and hand this one off. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Ashton Galati that time, able to bring him down.
49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Good. 180. Run. Point it right. Kings. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Alert!
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. And Mitchell, touchdown Buccaneers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is where good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Alert, alert! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Dad!
Throwing is Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Buccaneers 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Attack it! Come back! Mark, yellow!
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Yellow! Hero 15! Watch out!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now he'll air one out. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Dad! Dad!
They'll begin here on the ground. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Dad! Up! 180! Attack!
They'll stick with him again. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Attack!
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The third quarter begins with a run. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
20. Regular. What's up?
On play action, Mayfield headed left, buying time. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, 33. 180. Regular. Hey, alert 30. Kings. Point it right. What's up?
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
180. Run.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Outright and catch made. That's Ibuka.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on 4th down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
180. Hey, alert. What?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Two first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
Real. 180. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
180. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
6 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
180. Alert. What's up?
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Here's a 2nd and 12. Mayfield to throw. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Mahomes. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down. What a call. Going for it this deep in your own territory. And it doesn't work out as planned. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch out!
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
Hey, alert 33! Alert 20! Hurry! Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Third and goal.
What's that?
They'll run. And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line. But now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is fourth and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Field goal will make it a one-score game, but they want more here on fourth and goal.
180! Run, run, run. Hey, alert, 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 alert! Kings, Kings, Kings! What's that?
Baker to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick six.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Buccaneers 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Pistol. 180! Up. Hey, alert 33!
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
33! Alert! What's up?
On 1st down is Mayfield. On the run to the right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. 180!
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Chiefs 28, Buccaneers 6. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
17-yard line.
Hey, alert! 180! Point it right.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Flushed to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Finds room inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Is good. Makes the score Chiefs 28, Buccaneers 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yellow. There's a blue lady. Yellow, yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 14.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, KC. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's second and 2.
180. Stop.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will be a Bucs first down. We'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
20. King. Stop.
They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Up, dead. 180. Alert. What's up?
Throwing is Baker. Moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. And the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man complete to Johnson. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. Complete to Cornelius Johnson. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Mayfield. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Alert, 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 alert.
On 2nd down, Baker. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Kings.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL